So we was at Schnucks, right?
Orlando Brown, the fucking legend, dude.
Bro,
Yeah. He's
meth head, bro.
bro. Is he on meth? Is that what that is?
Yeah, bro.
That's what's fucking him up.
What was his fucking meme that he had?
Freshman year, bruh. She fucked her best friend's brother like 4 times.
God damn! But that's the
Like, that's
difference.
not the
Girls
case.
can take that shit to the grave. Dudes
Yeah,
can't.
bro.
Dudes cannot take that shit to the
Yeah,
grave.
they will.
3, 2, 1.
We're live.
We live.
We live in the
live.
pitch, man. What's up?
Hey, we got Onj Vlogs.
Hey, welcome back to the Kickback Lounge podcast.
The co-host Peter Anzik. We got
I'm not doing the intro, you
Drew
do it.
Young with me.
What
Kenny
up?
Brown.
What's up?
We got Justin Hortense and Rabin with us.
Yes, sir.
The
Welcome to
Owen
the
J
podcast.
Squad.
Welcome to the podcast.
Appreciate y'all for having us.
Hey, find us on YouTube. Onj Vlogs.
Yeah,
you go.
subscribe,
See, throw 'em that
like our
assist.
videos.
Get that
I'm not
plug.
assist.
Get the plug in.
Yeah.
Link will be in the description.
All right, so we'll start off. Over here. What makes you guys want to do YouTube?
Oh shit, we start off with me?
Yeah.
Hold on, you might as well start with that.
It was mostly it's me and his thing was never YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
my thing,
We kind of dragged him into it. Me and him did.
I mean,
but-
like, I like doing it, but
Yeah.
it's like their thing. I'm just,
Okay.
I just kind of,
He's just kinda there.
funny. He's
Yeah.
just
Like third
There you
wheel.
go.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
third wheeling.
But no, we started back in like freshman year with our other friend John Luke
Yeah.
on our other channel, and then that fell off because he went fake on us, and then so we made our own ONJ,
Yeah.
and then we got him into it because he's always with us. So we're like
So on your
Take
first
your
YouTube channel, what you guys do on that shit?
the same shit. We did the same thing. It was called it's still up there. It's called O Double J.
Like pranks and shit?
We
Or-
did
It was like mostly challenges and like social. We didn't do no social
We didn't
experiments.
Did you guys do that cinnamon challenge?
we did do that. We
Dude,
did
that
do
was whack as
You guys do
Fuck.
the ice bucket challenge?
No,
the ALS.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, but on Instagram.
Instagram.
It was on Insta.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
finish the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost though.
We did the hot pepper challenge too.
Yeah,
We had
bro.
like
I think I seen that shit.
We had like 3.5.
Honestly, those videos was kind of whack. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, you think so?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there.
Oh, now you want to step up.
Yeah,
Now you want to pull up.
He was there in the high school stereotypes
Alright,
video.
and that shit was popping, wasn't it?
Hey, that was the worst. That was the worst video.
No, that shit did good though.
No, yeah.
But
Bro.
like who do you guys look at on YouTube to like inspire you, kind of?
Wow, bro.
Dude, everybody.
Everybody.
I
Bro,
watch
Drew,
so
I
much
think
YouTube.
I'll podcast.
Alright, so mostly for me it was like when I first started watching YouTube, it was FouseyTube who like first got me
Joseph
into
Fousey.
You guys,
Joseph
you guys started
Fousey.
late. Kinda,
Yeah, we
in the
did
YouTube.
start late. I
Bro.
mean,
Fusi was
When-
popping back in 2012.
yeah, that's
Was
when
it?
Or that was like
But that's
the
still-
golden era, right?
Isn't that
Yeah.
the goal?
Tally.
Hey,
Yeah,
I just
the
saw
Italian
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
that
yeah.
dude was
He
wild.
He went off like because someone said he turned into a meme and shit.
Who, bro, he is a fucking meme now.
He moved in. Yeah, I think he moved to like the Middle East or some shit like that.
He
No,
said he
he's back.
disappeared.
He's back in
New
LA.
Jersey. I thought he was in New Jersey.
No,
Oh, he's back in LA now?
Yeah,
back
he
in
was
LA?
he was tripping. He was just like.
Yeah, he was.
So basically, what happened? He got off his meds because he's like he has bipolar and all that shit.
Yeah,
he got off
yeah.
his meds and he took Adderall instead.
He was trying to be Kanye.
Yeah,
right?
bro,
Yeah.
dude,
Thought-
He said like Kanye inspired him or some shit to come off
Yeah,
his
and then he's
meds.
talking about he saw Drake, but turns out he was following Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like,
the
from
J. Cole
closer.
shit, did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
he said
yeah.
J. Cole was gonna
Oh,
be
God,
there. And
I'm
shit.
produced on his concert.
Yeah. What was his
He was
concert
wild
called?
and-
Oh.
July 15th.
July 15th.
That's what he called
that's
it.
what was.
Yeah, the free
God damn.
concert.
And then
you
that's
guys ever see like your channel like reaching like a point to where it could get like that?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going. That's what
That's
we're gonna do. That's what like we believe in.
100%, dude.
Yeah,
That
so-
vision.
Yeah, it
you
just
got
I
to,
mean
you got
it
to.
just takes a little bit, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so far YouTube our channel's been pretty successful. Like we hit
Yeah, you
like
guys are-
25K views and then
Wait,
yeah,
how long? When did you guys start?
about
3 months ago?
3-4 months ago.
Oh yeah.
We only have like 9 videos up.
Yeah,
see,
so we need to keep going though and be consistent, grinding, and
Yeah.
like
Right.
that's one of the biggest things, like consistency. If you want to keep
Yes.
that like core fan base,
yeah.
yeah,
for
you
sure.
gotta keep that shit consistent and like give people what they want.
It was
you know?
like funny. We were gonna do a podcast at first.
Oh,
Then
really?
we are like, "Fuck, we should just,"
Yeah.
because we were gonna do like a what was it like a bonfire?
Yeah,
type
we used to have
shit.
bonfires like every night, and then one
Oh,
night,
yeah, same.
one night I was like, we should just do a podcast. So we're like the
Yeah.
fucking camera,
Set it
shit.
up,
Yeah.
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 I'm
And
not
then
gonna
we-
lie, that shit was hard.
That shit would be
It was
dope,
hard.
yeah.
It was hard,
Yeah.
bro.
You guys like tested out and everything?
We tried it once, and like I don't know. It
We
just,
couldn't
like,
talk about anything. We didn't like know what to talk about.
Yeah.
It was like weird.
You kind of just gotta like either have your topics prepared or like just kind of flow.
Right.
But
Yeah.
once you do those fucking bonfires, because that's what we would do. We would have those bonfires and shit.
Yeah.
Just get like deep in topics.
Yeah, dude.
So,
You
like-
just talk about all shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once you get that shit down, it's like you automatically float like.
Bonfire
You know?
talks are deep as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And to be
Ladies night.
honest, all a podcast is just putting a mic in front of your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
talking.
As long as you got the right people around the mics, you're good to go.
Right. As long as you're like
Conversation.
genuine in that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like, cause you can't be faking like. If you fake that shit in a podcast, you'll get exposed because it's
Oh,
like an
yeah.
hour long.
I
You know?
already know. You can already tell.
That's
somebody
what it
faking.
was because we would have deep talks and then you put the camera on.
Yeah.
the camera
Step
on.
up, step up to the mic. Say that one more time.
No.
You're good. You just gotta talk a little bit louder.
Yeah, no, because then you have those deep talks, and then we're like, we should do a podcast, but then you put the camera on,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like
Yeah, it
forced.
changes.
Yeah,
Can't really
it's
force it.
forced, yeah. I don't
It's like shit. Now
See,
it's like
Right.
What?
No, that's one of the. He stepped up like he wanted to say some shit. So I was like, but no, that's one of the things because like you'll have those bonfires and then like somebody will say some shit and you'll be like, if they don't really know what the fuck they're talking about, like they'll get exposed in the fucking. Because like you always have that one person around the fire that'll just say some random shit, you know?
Like
You're like, hold
Peter.
on, what? No. I don't know. We haven't been to a bonfire yet.
No, not yet.
We gotta start one soon.
True.
But
I wanted to ask, like, how did you guys like all meet and everything? Like, when did that all come about? That like,
So when I moved from Albania, I moved here when I was 2. That's when I met him. So I've known him for like 18 years now.
right?
And then and then
That's a long time.
I moved here when I was 2, bro.
because
My paper said I moved here when I was 2. Quit playing with me.
I'm
He said my document.
I'm 1
Yeah, I
year.
swear to God.
It's legit. It's
Actually,
legit.
maybe I was 3. I don't know.
No,
my family
hold on.
says
How old-
2.
because I was
13.
like 4. I was 4 when I moved here.
Who gives a fuck? You came here.
Alright, shit. Well, I moved here. I known him.
No, hold on.
I known him my whole life, and then I met him, and like I didn't fuck with this dude in
Nah, I
6th
didn't like
grade.
either of them, bro.
I wanted to
Bro, I
fight this
hated
dude.
his-
I hated this dude.
Have you guys ever been in a fight?
Nah, but nobody wants no smoke.
Bro, oh my god.
Hold on.
Bro, they've almost gotten to so
Hey,
many
step up,
fights.
step up.
For real, we
got this shit.
almost got into so many fights,
Yeah.
bro. Because he gets angry so.
Yeah,
we like to get him
tempered.
angry because
Yeah,
it's hella funny.
Yeah,
And
we-
sometimes he's like,
Yeah.
can we cuss on here?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Hey, it's not like YouTube.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah,
not censoring
Dude, he's like,
Hey,
like,
watch our
"What's the fuck?"
sponsors though. JK. We're not the sponsor though. Shout out. Somebody
Red
sponsor
Bull.
this podcast.
Shout out Beat Central.
But what happened?
Homies, shout out Be Central.
You got that almost fight story?
Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
man, how many is there, bro?
Bro,
There's a
he
shit
swung on
ton.
me one time.
I did not
swung on
swing
you?
on you.
Yeah, he
When I
tried-
swing on you.
bro,
Like some trampoline shit.
No,
Nah,
like,
When I swing on
Y'all
you.
start bouncing around
no,
and
we
shit.
was in the car one night.
Oh,
he got
bro.
hella mad. He
What
tried to
Oh
swing.
my god. Yeah,
Was I there?
Yeah.
No, we
left.
dropped you off.
I
It was,
swung
bro,
on dude.
no,
Yeah.
like
Got
no
dropped
disrespect. It was this day.
That's
where,
me, I'm
for
dropping
some
off.
reason,
They trash.
Yeah.
no, we was on his
trash.
head.
You?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, I
It
remember
was
y'all
that
was,
day.
y'all was
No, we
talking
were
mad
flaming
shit
him
on
all
me.
day. We were
Yeah.
flaming him all day, and he had
You
enough.
just had enough.
Yo, at
Was
the
it
end-
was it that neck slap?
Yeah, no. That shit started like a couple months ago.
We be doing that
Yeah.
all the time. Well, that's kind of like me, bro. I just neck the fuck out.
Yeah.
When it gets to a certain point, bro, you gotta start swinging like.
Oh, me, that's
I
what
can only
did
take
all
so many of
day.
those fucking neck slaps, bro.
It just accumulates, bro.
Right. It starts getting hot. It's like, all
It
right.
starts getting hot. And,
You start racing the fucking bar once you hit that fucking green line. Fucking swinging, bro.
That bitch be hurting hella bad,
yeah.
bro.
The neck starts tenderizing and shit.
But so you guys watch Fuzi too? Like who else do you watch now?
Logan Paul.
David Dobrik is who I fuck
Oh, yeah,
with,
yeah.
and Jeff
David
Whittek,
Dobrik.
this one dude, but
Well, let's go back to
Yeah, like
what
when you
were
guys
talking
met.
about. Yeah. When
so
you
like
guys
Oh, shit,
met.
my
you're
bad.
saying like
I was taking it
you
all
met
the
at,
way
like
back.
4, right?
yeah, I met him at like
They
3,
knew
too.
each other like their entire lives, and
Okay.
I met him in like 7th or 8th grade, and then that's when we started doing YouTube with John Luke. And then I met Rabin, and fucking Rabin used to I used to have a stutter really bad, and he would roast the shit out of me 24/7. So I hated him, and then I didn't like Hortense because he tried to act in hella ghetto all the
Man,
time.
okay, so look, I grew up in the fucking hood.
Yeah.
And people, I did. Look, okay.
Tell 'em what it is.
Until I was 7. So when I moved down to South City off where South Compton Avenue is. It's right by Kings Highway in Chippewa.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. And then I literally did not know English. I only hung out with like It was just Mexicans and black people. That's what I was mostly surrounded
Shout out to
by.
those Mexicans, bro.
Yeah, on me, and they were hella cool. I got jumped by Bosnians
Really?
when I was a
Was
kid.
it
Me
on
and my
some
brother.
fucking like ethnic shit?
So
And I don't know. I think
Bosnians
I don't know what it was, but that's why I grew up playing football on the fucking alleyway.
Yeah.
And that's why I learned to fight. All
what it
that
was.
shit. So and then I moved out to South County, and then people talking about I talk black and I talk
Yeah.
ghetto. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Right.
I don't
You're
know
just a
that
product
shit.
of your environment, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is
man,
my audio still picking up?
Huh?
My audio still picking up?
Yeah.
man, it was rough though growing up here. Like we used to go to bed like hungry, like
Yeah.
you know, we used to live off food stamps. And when the food stamps
real
wouldn't
shit.
come in a time, like that
Yeah.
shit, we couldn't eat. We didn't have no food. My dad worked 2 jobs. He rode a bicycle. My mom, she had to walk to work and take the bus and shit.
Yeah.
That's real
You
shit.
gotta
Yeah.
do what you gotta do.
I was homeless like 20. I think it was like 2013 or something like that. It was like the year after 6th grade.
Damn, for
Me and my
real.
mom were homeless. Yeah, dude.
Wow, bro.
There's real shit out there. Like I grew up in North County, St. Louis.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, so like, kind of, it was like right on this like the verge of the city. So,
We're
like,
up in North County.
You know where like Riverview?
Do you know where Wellston is? It by Wellston?
No.
No. All right.
Like you know like what is that? What high school is that? It's like
I've heard of it though. I've heard
I don't
of
know.
Riverview before.
What is
Review?
Yeah, North County
Yeah.
High School. What the fuck?
North County High School. No, but man, dude, I understand 100%. Like,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
think that shit made you guys
It-
tougher though?
it,
Like,
it, no, for 100%.
like
yeah.
builds
Yeah.
character and shit.
Yeah,
does.
mentally and
It
shit.
shows you a
Character,
different
what the
part of the
fuck?
world.
What?
Yeah, and like you and like
Different perspective.
like
Makes you tougher though.
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Well,
like
I would
weird.
think it would build character because it's like you're more like grateful for shit, and then
Yeah.
like you can
Yeah,
appreciate shit more
Yeah,
you know,
for real.
when you actually get it, and it makes
Right.
you like want to grind. You don't
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah, no, it's like when you
Well,
went.
What you're saying.
That's like when you went through the struggle. It's like you know where you
Yeah,
can end
exactly.
up at. So like you just want to grind the fuck out and get ready,
Exactly.
like, get to the top.
Get
But
out.
now look at us. Living
Exactly.
in mansions.
Exactly.
Yeah, look.
on the Kickback podcast.
That's the mentality, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
For
Look
sure.
where y'all at now.
Facts.
Damn straight.
After a little bit of work.
So how come y'all went homeless if like you don't mind me
Oh,
asking?
I didn't
Was
go
it just-
homeless. He did.
So
That's what I'm
basically,
talking
You said y'all like.
My bad, my
we
bad.
just didn't pay the rent. Like we didn't pay the rent 1 month. It was after I graduated, like the 5th grade,
Yeah.
and we didn't pay the rent, and we just were a couple months late. And she like our landlord like let it slide a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we just one time she just didn't let it slide. So we were homeless, and we just fucking crashed. Like we were homeless for like a couple weeks, and then we like crashed in my aunt's house
Yeah.
in Collinsville for a little bit, and dude, it's just
No, none of you said. It's just
Collinsville. he-
No.
Some
Oh
shit
my
goes
God.
on.
And like
You got beef with
the scariest thing to me,
Collinsville?
like
Yeah.
what like
love Collinsville.
something that like I like. You said love Collinsville.
Love Collinsville.
Nah, you don't look Collinsville.
Shout out Collinsville.
Shout out Collinsville.
Bro, I only got beef with 2 things: Juicy J, and then Walmart. I fucking hate Walmart.
Why Juicy J?
You know, I don't know. I feel like something about Juicy J is like off to me.
Bro, I
Bro, why
got beef
Walmart,
with
though?
Schnooks, bro.
You got beef with Schnooks? Why?
Oh shit. That was Mr. Schnucks.
Oh my god.
You want to throw it out there?
Bro, tell the
Alright.
story, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
tell the
yeah.
story.
Tell the
Go ahead.
story.
Go ahead.
So we was at Schnooks, right?
Hey, that's how you know a story's gonna be fire, right? When it starts off, so
Yeah,
it was at
yeah,
Schnooks,
so
right?
there's
we-
one time at Schnooks.
Yeah, this one time at Schnooks, we was like, I was getting a sandwich or whatever because I was hungry, and then me and him were like just messing around, like slapping each other's necks and shit, and he pushed me and I tripped
Pause.
on a. Yeah, hey, pause. Yeah, no homo shit. He pushed me and I like fell against the board and I fell on the ground and he helped me up because he pushed me like harder than
I
expected.
didn't mean to.
Yeah, and like,
Like,
I
it
was like,
some
damn.
cardboard or like what?
It was like a cardboard thing, and
Like
it
cut out?
sounded loud though. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then this lady comes, you gotta get out, all attitude and shit.
Which Schnooks was it?
The one on Baptist.
Baptist?
Yeah. So they was coming out with it. She had a fat attitude. That's why it pissed me off because I was just like vibing,
Yeah.
and then she just comes ruining the vibe, yelling at me. You need to get out. Oh, you're
Bro, we got
messing up
kicked
the
out of
store.
so many places. Like when we were younger, like the mall, we used to get kicked out all the time. But we were on some
Bruh, I got
stupid shit.
banned from the mall
for
stealing Iron Man and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
This is Iron Man 1 or like what?
The
When that
the
shit
second one.
The second one?
Yeah, it was on
So Iron Man
Blu-ray
was
though.
popping.
Yeah, that bitch was
Didn't one of y'all get banned from Six
6
Flags?
Flags.
Yeah, that was some
Wait,
shit.
what y'all do?
We were young, dude. Shit happened.
Oh my god, yeah, shit happens. Like, I think we're all
You learn from it.
Yeah, facts.
You live and learn.
Oh,
You learn.
Yeah.
Man, I only been to Six Flags like 3 times.
Bro, I
It's not
can't-
worth it, bro. It's
I
like
can't-
$60.
Shit's
I can't
scary,
ride
bro.
roller coasters.
I'm
Really?
scared of roller
Oh
coasters.
yeah, we're going on some roller coasters this fucking
Fuck
summer,
that.
dude.
Oh, y'all
Yeah,
like
go
roller
over that
coasters?
Go at least once this summer, but other than that.
Dude,
Just
fuck
take
that.
an Addy or something.
Dude,
Just
I
get
went
on it.
on the mine train and shit. The mine train low-key freaked me out. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
fuck
The
that.
mine train?
The mine train? Oh, that's dark.
Oh, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
fuck that, bro.
No.
The mine train
Fuck
is kind of
that.
sketchy.
Freeze, bro.
Fuck, no, that's,
I
that
never.
thing
Oh,
goes
yeah.
backwards.
I've never done it.
They got those chains hanging from the ceiling and shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
If
Hey.
you get too high up.
Really?
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, I had this
There's,
friend.
there's chains like coming from the ceiling. So like when it drops and shit, like if you put your hands up, you can probably feel them.
Feel the chains?
Yeah.
Fucking arm will
Bro,
come
that's
off, bro.
fucked
It's in the
up.
dark
Right.
and shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mine train's crazy, bro.
Does it go slow? Is that when you touch them, or is
Hey,
it
what's
like?
the best ride you think? Yeah,
It's-
the
it's Six
Batman.
Flags?
Yeah.
Batman.
It's
Shit, Batman, bro.
Batman.
The
Batman.
I would say for me, because it was my first roller coaster, was Screaming Eagle. It's
Oh,
classic.
Screaming Eagle's
Yeah,
Is that the one
nice.
that's
That's the one that's old as fuck, right?
I don't know.
That thing's old as shit.
Hey.
Someone got stuck on that thing.
The
That-
ball.
That's the thing,
That's
bro.
the one
Roller
that's- that's the one that got
coasters
stuck.
be getting
You see that-
stuck. That's
You
why
see
I'm
that
like,
vine where like the fucking dude flies off the roller coaster?
Oh,
That shit, bro, that shit's crazy, bro. Shout out to Vine.
oh, he flies off the road.
That's
The
fucked
whole
up.
fucking-
That's
The whole
tough.
fucking cart just
Stop.
like goes, yeah.
Oh, is that real?
Who knows, bro? It looks real.
Fuck no,
It looks
bro.
real as
That's
fuck.
Like the brakes
crazy.
just didn't work.
Oh me.
Bro, when people like go after their hats, like if they lose their hat,
Dude,
There
And
was
they-
one about that. The girl on the Batman ride.
yeah,
She
she
got
has
her
fucking
fucking.
head.
Yeah.
She got her head like.
Yeah, chopped off.
How?
Yeah, because
Oh.
on the Batman, the dude like they go hella fast. The girl went to get her hat, and her hat.
See?
Just,
How? What she hit?
No, I think the roller coaster or whatever
Dumbass bitch.
chopped her shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was crazy.
And the
What the-
Superman, bro. People lost a
The leg.
leg.
Shit.
A
Yeah,
leg.
I saw that.
Dude, that's crazy.
leg?
A
The
leg.
majority of the
That's why
time
I
that
don't
shit's
fuck
safe.
with roller coasters.
Why
Majority.
going up?
We're going down.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, did it like it didn't stop or something?
Not. I don't think it was here though.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
right.
here.
It was,
I thought it was.
Was it here?
no, it was in
It was-
Texas. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they
That shit was like a
Fucked up,
couple
bro.
years ago.
You're coming down, you just.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
It's
I
not
know.
safe.
I'm saying that.
But
I
you know-
already know it's safe. Like, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
every
Nah,
summer.
bro. You know what's
If you get in a
dangerous?
car, every time
Carnival.
you get in a car, you're taking a risk, bro.
That's true.
True.
So like,
No,
At least I can control the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
shit.
can't control other people though.
But
Yeah.
no, carnivals though, them shits are fucked up, bro. Like I've seen so many videos of them bitches breaking off. Like you know
Yeah.
those twisting things that be going around.
Yeah.
That bitch
They
broke
got up at the
off.
mall and shit, so-
Yeah, bro. Fuck that. Y'all
Like the
tripping
Ferris
doing
wheel or
those.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
shit's
Ferris.
wild.
Oh, I can't do that shit.
no, but dude, back to that fear of roller coasters. I had this friend. He was like afraid of heights and shit, but he was gonna go skydiving with his girl, right? And like he was gonna propose to her and shit.
Oh,
But then they
shit.
broke up like a couple of days before. But he already had the skydiving shit planned. So like, nah,
Damn.
he went by himself, but like he got over his fucking fear of like, so he got over his fear of heights. But if you're ever gonna like, if you have that fear of roller coasters, bro, you just gotta fucking do it, you know?
I know.
You just,
Yeah.
like, cause like,
Fuck no. I ain't doing
For a
that
video?
shit.
yeah,
That's all
do it for a
life's
video.
about.
That,
For a
that
video.
shit would be a fire ass video.
Yeah, it would.
Hey, shout
It would.
out the channel one more time.
Onj Vlogs, man.
Yeah, Onj Vlogs,
Yeah,
bro.
go
Up
follow
on
that
YouTube.
shit.
Link
Let's
in the
subscribe
description.
and like that shit.
Like that. Appreciate it, man.
This shit is hilarious. Like, I really enjoy the content. Like, this shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Do you guys have
got
a
like a good wave going.
Appreciate it, bro.
Do you have a
We
favorite
trying.
segment that you guys done or like favorite video?
Probably blasting in the pro music.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
capitalize off that. We're gonna go to SLU, Mizzou,
Hell yeah, dude.
Missouri
Yep.
State.
Go to Merrimack, especially on the
We
day.
did it, Merrimack.
We
The
did,
second
we did.
one, that was
Yeah.
at
Dude,
Merrimack.
those cops coming after you are like,
Bro, at Wash U, they were low key like mugging us. Like they didn't want
They
to.
had they have security everywhere. at Wash.
did they come on the bikes or like what?
Yeah, they got bikes there. Last time we tried to go shoot a video, they were all on bikes. They were like
Get some
following
tax.
us and
You gotta
shit.
get some tax going. You know, throw that shit down, fucking. Like, fucking air out their tires.
Talking about the
Hell
cartoon
yeah,
shit.
dude.
Throw some banana
You gotta get
Right, right.
security with it.
Yeah, man.
Were they just like trying to kick you guys
Get
off
that
and
dude
shit?
Jake.
Yeah.
Just like watching.
They were like
big
watching
ass
us, waiting for us to ask
Oh,
some shit with the
back
camera.
So wait, how
He
did they
in the
know?
military. Because we had a big ass camera out and they were
Oh,
just
yeah.
That
mugging us.
camera, we use that
Yeah.
camera for every video.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
I like Merrimack
They're
and
probably
shit.
like,
You can
oh,
rent
shit,
them. You
fuck.
could just tell them that like you're about to, just make it look like you're about to like return that shit that you're renting. You know?
Like
And then
a, like
sneak
a
that
fucking
shit in.
camera?
yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you can rent cameras at Merrimack?
Yeah.
Mhm. And tripods.
Yeah.
Like camera, like good ass
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
Then you can rent like microphones.
Because like, you know, people have film classes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So, like,
crazy.
Every once in a while, you can get like a room too. Like if you need it to work,
Oh,
like you
that's-
get like the computer programs and shit. Like they have a lot of shit like
Oh,
that.
that's tough.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn. I might be putting in that work.
I'm about to use that.
Oh, me.
You just said it was
Yeah,
a scam.
really not
That's what
shit.
I heard.
Yeah, I mean, it is a scam. But
I mean, all you gotta do is sign up for like, you just gotta like apply for the school. Like, you don't have to like be in a class or whatever. But then like once you get your card, you're good.
I
So
got,
fucking
yeah, hold on. I don't know if I got my card no more. I owe money to that school. I owe
How much?
$4.
Oh, $4?
Yeah.
Right, you got that.
I ain't paying
That
that.
you-
shit.
YouTube
$4,
money.
you get some chicken
The
tenders
YouTube
before you
No, bro, it's
You
like,
got some chicken tenders?
so you know how they give you like, they like give you fucking, damn, what's it called, bro? When they help you pay
Financial
for
aid?
school, financial
Financial
aid.
aid, financial aid, yeah.
You
financial
owe them
aid.
$4?
Yeah, because they gave me money, and then I went on a spending spree with that bitch, and I guess I went negative.
Not at school? You go at what school?
Like some new
Merrimack.
shoes. some new
Yeah, I was going crazy. We
So-
went to LA with that money.
We did do that.
There you go.
Oh, you guys been to LA?
We went to LA again in August. We've been to LA
Yeah, we've
3,
been
4 times.
twice.
Where'd you,
Twice?
Where'd you
No,
go?
more than that.
No,
No, 'cause we
twice.
went us by ourselves, then Tyler. We went us by ourselves twice.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't, G.
No, you're just thinking because we got a different place when we were there. We got 2 places.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bro,
Oh, we fucked
man, we
up.
pulled up to
You guys
LA.
networking?
Did
And
you get that Airbnb?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we pulled up
yeah.
in like a ghetto ass area. There was a homicide down the street like the
Yeah.
other
Oh,
night.
Yeah.
Me and Drew stayed at one.
Oh, yeah.
In LA?
Chicago.
Chicago. Someone
Oh,
just got
shit.
shot at the Starbucks down the street.
Damn. Fuck, yeah,
Just
fuck.
like, we like, fuck it. Bro, we nice ass
So,
hotel.
we literally get there. We get to Chicago. We have to wait around because like the place we were trying to stay at, like you
Yeah.
can't go till like 12.
Yeah.
We got there early in the morning. So then whenever it was time, we took an Uber. Bro, this bitch was fucking crazy. Like she was speeding. You know how they drive on like the side of the fucking highway,
Yeah.
like that shoulder, bro. She was fucking whipped.
She give you
Like
she
the
give you
party
like a
place
star?
It was like
Like,
good.
she was
She
driving
was
on
blasting Good Kid,
Damn.
Mad City, and then
Damn.
like
Going like 80.
real like
80,
chola
90,
type
bro,
shit,
like,
bro.
damn.
She was fucking
Flooring that shit.
I was like,
Y'all give her 5 stars still?
fuck no.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Well, did we give her?
We
didn't
gave her.
five
I think we gave her.
I wasn't trying to get fucked up. Like she might come back, hit us one time.
See, the thing is, like me and like on the way up to Chicago,
Yeah.
we didn't book a hotel, so we were just going up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So y'all were just
Yeah, we just
we're
winged
said,
it.
fuck it.
'Cause we had a
Yeah.
concert.
tickets, and we're just going up there.
Whose concert was it?
It was Kid Cudi and
Cudi, and then
Bro.
he brought out Kanye.
Oh,
that shit was
that's
damn.
dope
dope.
as
Yeah.
fuck.
Was it cool?
Hell yeah, dude.
because Kanye
Got
has
past
been
the
on tour.
Bleezy.
Yeah, that's dope.
That was
That's
right
dope
after
as
he
fuck.
had like that meltdown.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
yeah.
talking about? Where he was like, "Oh,
And-
I'm canceling my
That was
tour."
first time back.
Yeah, it was his
so that was
first
his first time back.
I seen
saw
like
him
the only
first.
concert we've been to. Well, I've been to a country concert freshman year, but Chris Brown and Drake and the
Oh, shit.
Migos. But I'm not
I
gonna
went
lie.
to Drake and the Migos, that recent one.
Yeah, that shit was lit as fuck. But I think my favorite was Chris Brown, bro. That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite artists.
That shit
Because he was
hella
like
nice.
performing and shit, like actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing
Y'all,
and shit, singing.
I heard this podcast. You guys talking about top 5 artists
Oh,
of all
fuck,
time.
Yeah, let's bring
Hold
that
on,
back.
I gotta-
I want to hear y'all. Let's go.
All right,
Let's
you
go.
go ahead. You hit it
Who
first.
y'all got? Yeah.
Top 5.
Do you have
Okay.
like your top 5 ready?
I already
I
know.
think-
just
I
throw
already
the
got my
names,
top
so-
5 ready.
Like, are we talking like my personal? Because
All
it's different.
time.
Your personal,
All
all
time.
time.
All time
Wait,
personal.
hold on.
Personal all
So,
time.
so
No, it's-
rappers or
Personal.
Personal?
wait, rappers or just artists?
Artists.
Cause like
No. What?
Oh,
that's
yeah, yeah,
Let's say
yeah.
rappers. Let's say
Yeah,
rappers.
Rappers,
Keep artists
rappers.
like
Yeah.
talking about like Michael Jackson. and shit like
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too
Yeah.
much. That's too much.
I gotta go with Eminem number 1
Really? Eminem at rocking at number 1?
because like
He's rocking at number
he's
one?
lyrically, yeah, I think he's lyrically the
well,
best.
yeah. I
And
mean,
he's got the
he's
record
up
sales to back it up.
if you're
he's
gonna
definitely
put
up there.
if you're gonna put lyrical
Hold
type
on,
shit,
bro. Do not be coming at me like that.
Yeah.
Nas is the best lyrical rapper ever, bro.
oh my god.
Ever?
Eminem got it from Nas. Quit
You know,
playing with me.
But the
Nas
student,
up there too, though.
the student can surpass the teachers.
yeah, sometimes I gotta put Earl up
That's some
there,
real
bro.
shit. I'm not gonna
That's some
lie.
bars.
You guys
That
listen to
are
Earl?
No.
Oh, you don't listen to Earl Sweatshirt? Oh
Nah,
yeah, you don't.
I only wear
Yeah,
t-shirts.
you
And
Yeah.
what was that? MF Doom?
MF Doom, yeah. He's
Fuck,
the one that
you got
started that wave. Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
you
even
heard-
know who
if
the-
you-
I don't know who these artists are.
So Earl Sweatshirt, he used to do like the Lorder Squad and shit with Tyler the Creator, and he used to be in like
Eminem
Featured.
dissed him, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he
might have
fucking-
dissed Earl,
that.
yeah.
That would be like
Oh, I
the
know
world might
Earl.
fucking blow up if they went at each other. Like honestly, dude.
Earl is one of the people that we both consider like up there number 5.
Oh, yeah.
Because the dude is like, he learned from like MF Doom, he learned from Nas, he
Like
learned
he-
from
his
Kanye.
his dad
Yeah.
was like a poet.
So he got
Yeah,
that
his
shit.
dad was a poet, so he literally went off to school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but did he know
learned
it?
the artist.
What'd you
that,
say?
Did he know it?
Words.
That's wild, bro.
Did
was
you
he a
know?
poet and he knew it?
Yeah, did he know?
Yeah. No, but he used to read the dictionary and shit, and like every day. So dude, he's got fucking bars. I put him up there with like the fucking old heads, like for real. Because
Damn.
like you put like Jay-Z and shit, You
Fuck
know,
no.
we can
Honestly,
go
bro,
there.
Jay-Z is
whack.
whack.
I wouldn't
Jay-Z or
put him.
new-
I wouldn't put
I
him
think
top 10.
Jay-Z just has a big name, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So-
his music and bars.
You have
aren't
to
even
go
that
back
good.
though. That's the thing, cause like new Jay-Z, I don't fuck with it.
Nah,
Even
But,
his
like,
songs,
about equity and shit.
he's got a few
Now
good
he is.
songs.
Yeah, no, he is.
Bro,
He's
no, but he used to have bars. If we're going off technical skill, he would have bars that you would have to go back. That's how you know you're listening to a good rapper. If you have to go back and like
Yeah.
analyze the bars. Like if you ever listen to Kendrick, like you listen to his
Yeah.
song one time,
You
you're like,
gotta go
damn, this
back.
shit's bumping, and then
Yeah.
you hear shit like each time you go back. That's
Right.
how you know you're dealing with the fucking.
That's like Eminem.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
What,
That shit.
what,
Yeah,
what about
same
like,
shit.
Shit, no. Number one for me is gonna be Nas. Is then two is gonna be
What's this
Pac. 3 Biggie.
Yeah, see, I can't
put
fuck. I put Biggie over Pac. dude.
Peter, what's that?
making recording has been stopped.
Automatically.
Fuck it, who gives a
Okay,
shit?
okay.
Yeah. I think that one's recording.
I guess turn that one.
Oh, it's recording
It's
again.
recording again.
Alright.
Okay.
But anyway, so 3 Biggie. I put 4. I put 4 Drake, bro. Drake's fucking crazy, and then 5 Eminem. Eminem and 50 are tied for 5.
See,
And
so do you not fuck
50?
with?
What about
I
J.
fuck
Cole?
with 50.
50 in the top
I mean, I fuck
5?
with J. Cole.
J.
Do you not
Cole.
fuck with new rappers like that?
For real.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck,
I do. I do fuck with new rappers like heavy, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about lyrics. Like, bro, put on a fucking Nas song like
Bro,
that.
I'll show you-
shit,
we'll show you
bro.
bars. Like,
Yeah,
Hey,
Nas
listen-
just got
Listen,
bars.
new rappers are nice, but you gotta give them time to get established like that. They're not
That's true.
established like those
Well,
guys.
it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on which one, cause like Drake and shit's been in the game for like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
bro,
you
like,
you could
Drake,
put
bro,
three sets of 3
Drake's
years?
all time.
Yeah.
Three
Like,
sets of 3
new
years.
artists, I think, are like freshman class.
But like,
XX
oh no, I'm
and
talking
that
about
shit.
like, cause he's bringing up all like '90s rappers, right?
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
2000, early 2000s. Like, bro, if you heard, we'll show you Earl after this, cause like, we might have to do a fucking intermission, but you know, like, bro, you'll be like, shit, like,
yeah, he's a real deal. Like he's.
We'll take
he's
your
a
word
fucking
for it.
deal. You said? Did you say like Tupac or something? Who'd you say?
Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah, like.
bro, honestly
See, the
though,
thing is, like,
I don't fuck with
I'll
Tupac
put
like
them in
that,
the
dude.
top 5,
Yeah.
but like very bottom.
They're like,
like,
well, like 5A, 5B, 5C.
and the thing is, like, they're lyrical for their time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're lyrical today, but like it's just like I feel like there's so many people now who like.
If I'm like talking
engineer.
like top 5 artists I'm like listening to now, it'd probably be Drake, YG, Nipsey Hussle, Chris
Yeah.
Brown, and then The
You
Weeknd.
listening to some Nipsey?
Yeah, I fuck with
R.I.P.
Nipsey heavy, man.
I haven't
R.I.P.
haven't
Nipsey.
listened to like a lot of Nipsey.
He's got.
But he got,
he's-
after
nice.
Nipsey passed away, he was his #1 fan.
Oh,
bro.
me,
He's like,
bro.
Oh,
After
so he's one of the new Nipsey fans.
Yeah, I mean, I used to listen to some of his old stuff,
Yeah.
but not like that heavy. Like I fucked with it, but like I didn't really
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention to it. Then he
Right,
passed
mama.
away. I listened to that shit. I'm like, damn, that shit's like
Yeah.
real. Like you can relate to it.
Yeah.
What's your top 5?
Yeah.
Better start
Top
naming all
five.
country artists.
Nah,
If you
shit,
can't-
I listen to a lot of country, but like
Tim
rap.
Rogers.
I was actually looking at.
he's out.
Who's your top country? Who's your top country?
Hold on. Before we get into that, is Old Town Road, is that a country song or no?
I mean, I don't give a fuck, honestly.
I think it.
What do you think though? Just for sake of argument.
I think it's whatever he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wants to be country, then he can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
it's a good take on country music. Like it is country. It's
And he
not-
I
it's
feel
not
like it's a
hip-hop.
new genre.
And he
like,
put Billy Ray in that bitch, so.
Right,
Yeah.
Billy Ray killed this shit.
Oh,
He
me.
did. He did kill that shit. Not gonna lie.
Well, what's like your number 1 if you couldn't like narrow it down to like 5? But, like,
Country?
what's your- no,
Or rap?
artist.
Number 1 rap artist?
Rap artist, yeah.
I probably listen to either Chris Brown or YG the most right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, YG off the
YG, though.
Yeah, I like YG.
YG.
Bro, I got like
He's so corny.
yeah, I got beef. I got beef with YG the same way I got beef with Juicy J, bro. There's something about him that's corny. Like you can't be hard in church shoes, bro. You know?
hey,
Hey,
white
can't.
socks and hard bottoms,
YG
man.
punched
That's
it
that.
off, bro. I swear.
He be rocking them
I think
Cortezes
YG
too.
can be hard in church.
Bro,
Yeah, YG can, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit.
I think he'll still stomp somebody out in them church.
Yeah.
think
Hey,
so?
you know who
a
stopped
lot of
people out
artists
though?
are
The
fake
Baby.
though. A lot of artists are
Yeah.
fake.
Oh, the
bro.
baby.
The
don't
Baby,
shit.
no.
Hey, yeah, I'm fucking with the baby
Yeah.
so much right
He,
now.
bro,
And
the
the
baby
Baby, yeah,
can
he's
fucking
nice.
Bro,
bang.
his
That dude
flow
can
was
fight.
actually really
you
fucking
remember,
Yeah.
nice.
remember
Like,
when
not
we
gonna
went
lie.
downtown to that?
Yeah, I was watching the
Light
podcast.
show.
Every time I went with my friend to the
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
that's
yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
that's I didn't know
Yeah.
that was the baby back then, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I remember that song. I was like, yeah, Light Show by Debate. I just knew he was from
Oh
Charlotte.
my! You showed me that song. I've been
Yeah.
trying to find that song. I remember
Yeah,
that.
dude.
I showed y'all the baby, bruh. I remember I played y'all that song and you
Alright,
guys
can I
didn't
tell you-
remember.
Can I tell you
Hey,
a
step
story real
up to
quick?
the mic.
Man,
Wait, step up to the
seriously,
mic.
damn mic, bro. You fucking
listen.
whispering and shit.
Listen, bro.
Get
Talking
on this
about
mic.
I showed you the baby. You know that freestyle the baby has on that one radio show.
It's the freestyle. It's
Hot 97 or something like that.
Yeah, the High
Yeah.
97 freestyle, whatever.
Something like that. Yeah,
When he went off.
City
Club,
Girls.
Hot 97.
yeah. It's
LA Leakers. No.
LA
The
Leakers?
City
I think
Girls,
it's
bro.
It's the act.
Whatever, he did a freestyle.
Act up.
Right.
Along, like,
Yeah.
and then I was showing him. I kept trying to show him this freestyle. I'm like, bro, listen to this freestyle. It's so fire. I was like showing him the freestyle. He's like listening. He's like, yeah, whatever. He was listening to some other shit, some other music. He's like trying to show me some
Like
other
Russ?
shit.
Oh no!
Whatever.
Yeah, he was definitely listening to Russ.
Tell me why. Oh my! Tell me why this dude DMs me maybe like 2 weeks ago. Maybe he's like, bro, listen to this freestyle.
Bro, I get
I'm like,
he hits me
bro.
with the same shit. He hits me with the same shit, bro.
What it was I showed him the same freestyle that you showed him. He put it on his story on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
He
and
put it on his
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah,
And then
he
you're
put
like,
it
bro,
on-
I've been told you about
Yeah,
that.
I've been talking about that freestyle.
Motherfuckers hating on my shine and shit. Leave me alone, man.
Alright, are y'all fucking with Kanye or no? What's your take on that?
Nah, I feel.
Yeah, he look at him. He's like, yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead,
fucking with
talk.
Kanye.
I mean, like a few songs. Honestly, Kanye's like you gotta be in a certain mood to listen to Kanye.
you think so?
I fuck with Kanye too. I like the song. Damn, what was that song, bro?
Like old, like
It was some of his
type shit?
old shit. It was like, yeah, I think it was on like, fuck.
Are you
I think it was
fucking with
Heartless. Have you
Oh, yeah.
listened to
Yeah,
the lyrics
yeah,
of
yeah,
Heartless?
yeah, yeah.
That's on 808's a Heartbreak.
Yeah, that's what it
that's
was.
the
That album, bro. And
That album is yeah, that album.
2010.
yeah, but when I was like going through shit, like, cause I went through
Yeah.
like weird ass
Yeah,
phase. Like
that's a good-
I
that's a
listened to
good
that shit and like
Yeah.
that shit like goes.
So what about like the new shit? You fucking with any of that or no?
I love the
those?
Life of Pablo or whatever.
Oh,
That
yeah,
that
yeah,
album
yeah.
is fucking hard, but.
TLOP.
A lot of people be hating on him. I mean, like, because like the whole Trump thing too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
honestly, I don't really give a fuck. Like, he's like,
Speaking of Trump,
I don't really. I mean, he's
Bro.
cool though. I feel bad because he does got some shit going on, and like people were really like, when you got like something going on, people try to make you seem like you crazy and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, but
Especially like if you have that much attention on you all the time.
Yeah, bro.
You're married to
Yeah.
fucking Kim K.
like imagine
eyes
leaving this
on
bitch and you got fucking
20
paparazzi and
Paparazzi
shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. But he knew he was gonna be popping like early on. There's
Yeah.
like hella stories out there.
Yeah, for real. That dude was man. I heard it's like all happened when his mom passed away. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
when he like
Yeah.
started losing his shit. But
With a lot of famous people though, they always go through that anyways.
yeah,
yeah,
It's
a
like
lot.
that like little phase where it's like a little weird. 'cause
Do y'all
it's
like Khaled?
little crazy face.
Yeah, because like
DJ Khaled.
bro, imagine
Yeah,
like like going
Believe.
from like where we are now to just having
Just
like
like so many eyes on you.
2 million in the bank or something, like
Yeah, like fast as
10
fuck.
million in the bank. Like
Yeah.
everyone wants to take a picture with you. Everyone wants to talk to you.
Yeah,
all this money
hey, I'm not
about
gonna lie, that'd be dope as fuck though.
you. It would be. It would. No, it would.
well, that's
be.
what
And,
we
like,
think. But like once everybody
After
gets
a
that
while,
shit, they say
They
like
hate it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you get no privacy.
you can't go to the fucking store.
That's why
Yeah.
Britney Spears cut her fucking hair off and shit.
Yeah.
That's why she went
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
For real.
fucking-
Hey, that's
because
what-
every famous
nothing's
person just said,
real.
like,
Hey,
oh,
Billie Eilish was saying the same shit. Like she hates that shit now. That she's
Right.
popping, dude.
And she's popping.
And
she's
she's
young.
17,
She's young
dude.
as shit. Yeah,
she's
young.
17. That
She's
shit's
doing
like
it. She's doing big.
traumatizing.
That's
doing
wild.
big.
She's 17, but it's all cool. I'm 20.
That's what fucks a lot of people up when you get famous at that age.
Early.
Yeah, you don't get
Because
like
then
on some
you don't
Home
get to.
Alone.
Look at
Macaulay
that dude
Culkin
from,
type shit.
Yeah, you don't get to live your
That's So
childhood.
Raven.
And,
Is that
and,
dude?
Bro, that dude. that dude.
Orlando Brown,
Yeah,
the
Orlando.
fucking legend, dude.
Bro,
yeah. He's.
bro, meth head, bro.
Bro,
Is he on meth? Is
Meth.
that what that is?
Yeah, bro.
That's what's fucking him
That's
up.
What was his fucking meme that he had? Oh man.
You know what I'm talking about? That fucking.
Yeah, but he probably.
He said something about Raven though.
He probably fucked her.
bro,
Yeah, he
said
was talking
fucked
about.
Raven,
Yeah.
He ate her.
That shit-
he said I gave her the.
Bro, dude,
It's crazy.
dude
He's
got
straight
arrested
crazy.
though, and
Oh, yeah,
that's
multiple
he
times.
stopped.
He's
Yeah.
crazy. Like he's
He's
actually
off, he's off his shit.
He's
Yeah.
nuts, bro.
It's all from drugs.
Whatever
and
happened to
shit.
Corey, bro? From
But-
Corey in the house?
Shit, Corey's crazy
But-
too.
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
Raven probably fucked him.
You think so? Nah, he was
But-
looking like fucking.
Talking about crazy people, bro. Yesterday at work, well,
Raven didn't see that shit
yeah,
coming.
on Tuesday there was some
Right.
dude came in.
Raven's crazy too, bro.
What was I gonna say again?
You
Oh
see her on
yeah.
The View, bro?
Who, Raven?
Don't do Raven like that. dog.
Nah,
Don't do
dude.
Raven like that.
You got too many visions, bro.
Yeah, leave my girl alone.
Hey,
but-
bro. She's wild and I like.
She is fucking wild.
You know who really wild out?
Hmm.
You know Tila Tequila, back in the day from like
Who?
MVP or MTV. I said MVP. Tila Tequila, bro. She had like her own show. You remember that?
Is that
shit?
her
I know who you're talking about.
Is that
Bro,
her?
like she went on some like Nazi fucking. She was like supporting Nazis and shit.
Damn.
That shit was weird as fuck, dude.
But
How
that
to
should
kill
be.
your
Bro,
career.
they gun
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
shit where she like fucking.
It'd be like drugs though.
Hey,
be
so what
fucking
happened to
people.
your
Is it gun girl shit?
Well, anyway, but yesterday on Tuesday, some
Everybody listen up.
on Tuesday, some dude came into work and he didn't have any pants on. He was yelling. He's like, bro, he's like, I've been running for my life since 9 a.m. He's like, can you help me? Give me some
Where
pants.
do you
Someone's
work?
trying to kill me
Yeah.
at Four Seasons
Okay.
in downtown. So it's
the
all
one
crazy
there.
people. Anyway, dude talking about he needs to talk to the government and the police to get some help. Yesterday, some dudes up in that staying with us talking about some people are out to kill him and they've been chasing him and he's like they're listening to him and he needs to talk to the government and the FBI is not helping him.
That's some crazy shit.
1
He
hour.
has like schizophrenia. Or you
1
think he's,
hour
like-
later, bruh, lady comes in talking about the people are after the killer and she needs to talk to someone from the government. Came up to me talking about it. She's like, she's like, I was almost murdered 8 years ago. They've been chasing me. She had luggage. She's like, you guys need to get me to the government. I need to talk to someone. I'm talking about, I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, bro, people are straight up going crazy out here. And I'm like, bro,
It's that 5G. Bro.
am I gonna go crazy, bro? That what, the 5G?
Were you
What?
tripping or were you like, fuck?
Oh,
dude?
I was worried. Yeah, I was worried that shit was gonna have. I was worried I was gonna go crazy too. I was like, bro, what is going on with this shit? I'm like, this shit like even real? Like, just start freaking out.
Hey, so what is the 5G shit?
Yeah, bro, what's up with the 5G shit?
What's
Like,
5G shit?
Well, 5G is basically like 4G, what it used to be. Like, but you upgrade every year. But the thing is, like, I mean, it's controversial topic, but the thing with 5G is like they have to build a bunch more like cell towers. They put it on lampposts and shit, but like it's supposed to be 10 times faster than 4G, but it connects to like smart cars, all this like smart devices.
yeah.
But
like
the
the-
thing is, it's short like thick ass waves, but no, it's like microwaves, so it's like constantly having microwave radiation.
I like so like radiation's fucking people up.
It's kind of like, well, it might. They did tests, but like, it's kind of sketchy to find any like research.
User
'Cause, like,
everything.
The people that do the research are like the people that are for 5G.
Yeah.
So like, but there's hella like doctors, scientists like trying to get lawmakers to like ban that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You have to like do a lot of research. I could go like really in depth about what the fucking the microwaves do to your brain and shit.
Yeah, did
like-
you say like whenever you
like
you hold your phone up
frequencies
to
and
your
shit.
ear?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the connection.
But
is
we constantly have radiation around us. Like especially now, we have like mad radiation around us.
Yeah.
there's constant Wi-Fi. There's constant
That's
you know,
fucking wild.
data. That,
Yeah.
and like it comes from somewhere. Like it's constantly
Yeah.
coming to our phones. So
Yeah.
Is it kind of like the like what Illuminati was talking about with the?
Oh, fuck.
Shout out Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all watch Illuminati?
Yeah.
No, but like, cause he was talking about the
That's tough.
That's tough. No, but the 340. Was it? Is it
432 HZ.
432 HZ and 440 HZ?
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah,
What
like
he was talking about? But like the thing is, like
It's
I.
like megahertz or something.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that like before him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
I've been researching this shit since for at least like, I don't know, five months. But like I looked deep into that shit, and they said like, basically what it does, you have this thing called the blood-brain barrier, in your brain it keeps like blood flowing to your brain and back and shit. And when there's too much microwaves, like that shit breaks open, you get like parasites and like bacteria can go into your brain, causes like cancer and Alzheimer's and shit. But I mean that's like an extreme case, but it's gonna happen more likely with like 5G microwaves around you and shit. Like I talked to, whenever you have cell towers around you, you're already more likely to have like diabetes and cancer and shit. Like I talked to like,
Man, you got a fat ass cell tower right there, my guy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
You know anybody
That
with
shit, yeah,
cancer
that shit
around
huge.
here?
Hey, we're about to make
No.
a video where we like climb
Do you know
that shit.
anybody around here?
About what?
Where we climb that shit.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just.
I was gonna say that's
that'd be
wild.
fucking.
You
That'd
get
be
shot.
awesome.
Fucking.
Yeah, no, you hit like
Once you get to the
a
top.
quarter of the way up there.
So basically,
Stop there.
so that should be causing like those like 5G waves cause like Alzheimer's and like cancer and shit.
Yeah.
That's the theory. Like
Yeah.
if you have enough, they tested on rats, so that's like where they get it from.
Yeah.
But like we just have to see honestly, because like
When did it start? Like how new is this 5G shit? Or is it just
it's
popping
it's
off?
just now starting.
Yeah.
So-
it's
But like
now put 'em in place.
they've been testing it for like 8 months. But I had a friend tell me like some of the stories that come out about it is like Russian propaganda. So you have
Yeah.
to be careful like the source that you actually look, because there was like shit I've never seen these ones, but they said like oh, with a 5G tower, there's like 500 birds that died and shit like that. Like, you can tell when the shit's kind of propaganda.
Yeah.
But, like, there's people, like, actual, like physicians and shit that come out and, like talk to the senators and shit. You know those open, like, press conference meetings?
Yeah.
Like, they'll come out and talk to them and, like, explain, like, what happens. But, like, there's only so much shit you can do when you want the newest shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, of course people are going to try to stop, like, America from having 5G.
Yeah.
But, like, there's the hacking problem, which that one's fucking real. Like, have you looked into that?
No.
That's just a growing problem with like
Yeah.
What's that?
how our
Like,
technology goes.
what's
The
the
government,
hacking
wanna
problem?
explain-
government
You want to explain that one a little bit?
Well, I know about like how we're funding more cybersecurity, like they're like America and stuff like that. There's like a big thing going on with like America and China.
It's the Chinese company.
Yeah, it goes deep, dude. Like this shit, like the technology shit goes deep because like everyone's basically fighting for like the world of like the internet.
Yeah. It's
You know?
like you know how the space race was kind of like
Yeah.
It's
trying
like
to get to
that,
space
but
first.
with data and
Yeah.
shit and like internet. So everyone's just trying to beat each other out, but it's in the meantime it's
Pause.
like making shit like. But in the meantime, it's making shit like 5G.
Yeah,
Which
so
can,
like, so
fuck
what's
us up.
so who like so like what's the point like of winning that race? Like, what do you
Oh,
get?
you
from
get you get like your technology
Glorification.
increases, bro. They have it in like certain cities now, but like, dude, if you get 5G, like you're 10 times faster than another city. You know, like
that? Yeah.
you could have those self-driving cars, all that type of shit, like connected.
Fucking Tesla.
It's just way fucking faster.
Oh, but that kind of makes sense. It literally sounds like the space race back in fucking like with all the
Yeah.
propaganda and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
and it's
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
mean, everyone's trying to fight for like that next edge. You know?
Yeah. But
So
who knows?
that's what
Didn't
it comes down
they?
to.
Was there any propaganda about going to the moon first? Like, was it?
Oh,
I don't even
yeah.
know if that shit was real.
Yeah, it
though. They're
was.
going back though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
they are
sure it
going
did.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, every country at that time was like really big on like going.
So
to
you
the
really
moon.
don't know if you can be trusting people talking about
Bro,
like
Yeah,
the 5G shit.
honestly, nowadays you don't even like anything.
anything. Yeah, anything
I mean-
can be fucking made up.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Shit, one thing though, I don't trust the government. I don't got
Yeah, yeah,
that's
I get
one
that.
thing. Facts.
There's certain things, but like
Does the
one
government
of
even
one
say
of,
anything?
what do you mean?
They ever say anything?
Well, one of the things Russia
Press
was
conference,
doing,
everyone's
they
doing.
found out that like Russia was doing, they would like set up these protests and shit. Well, not protests, but like what do they call it when they're like they have like the picket signs, but it's not a protest, it's like a rally type shit.
Yeah, rally.
They
right.
would set them up for like Americans. They did it in like Texas and shit. They would set it up to where like there's two groups of people, each with like opposite beliefs and shit.
Yeah.
And like they would set it up to where they're like across the street at the same time to like make it look like America was like beefing like heavy and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
Oh yeah, there was like a leak of like with the news at that one time about these like, I forgot what it was about, but these like they set up like a protest, like the
yeah,
news did.
that's what they do, bro.
Shit, fake news, bruh.
And it's not even
Trump ain't
Shit's
lying.
retarded, bro.
You know what?
No, there's definitely fake news out there. It's-
CNN.
Yeah.
You have to like if you're gonna really research
CNN's
something,
the biggest
dude.
fucking fake news.
CNN's the biggest
sources.
fake news.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't. It's almost like
At
you
some
can't even
point,
go off the news,
If you
bro.
have 24-hour news, like at some point you're gonna run out of fucking news.
Yeah, but
Right.
didn't,
They're constantly telling
didn't
stories.
CNN fucking like
They
lose
pick up a little
hella?
shit too. And they'll just
Yeah.
They lost
blow it
hella views and shit.
Yeah, well, all news stations because people don't like. Trust
I don't
the
watch.
fucking
I don't
news.
watch the news no
Fuck.
more.
Ever since media became a thing and like people can like basically become their own media company, like
Oh yeah.
that's
You-
when shit became.
did y'all
like,
hear
alright,
about,
well, what if they're doing that shit? You know what I
like,
mean? What if they're
Post Malone's on like that same shit. Have you
What?
heard about Post Malone? He has like a fucking doomsday bunker. He has a tank. He has fucking all kinds
That's
of
dope as
guns.
fuck.
Look that,
That is
shit
dope
up.
as fuck. I
He
would love to hear
thinks
that.
like the world's gonna like become like an anarchy, and he literally is like he's like yeah I have a tank. He's like I have a big
Bro,
ass
we're definitely
property.
going to war soon. Like have you seen the shit that's going on with like, what was it, North Korea or
Yeah,
like?
they just shot off some missiles and shit.
Again, bro. They don't give a fuck.
they don't give
Bro,
a fuck.
they
They've been,
like-
they've been shooting. That.
And
They
they're
really
sending
don't.
more troops to like over in the Middle East. They sent like 1,500.
Oh yeah, I
missiles.
just saw that Trump did that.
For what?
Sign me up.
Just get more
Cause
protection.
shit's getting wild, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Trump just sent.
You remember what
my-
Trump
my
said?
mother.
He goes, my
Hold on,
button's
hold on.
bigger. Oh, he's like, my button's bigger than yours or whatever about the nuke shit.
Yeah, bro.
Trump was like,
It
Yeah, bro.
doesn't fucking matter. 'cause
No, bro,
nukes are
look.
nukes, bro.
nukes are nukes.
Look,
Like,
North Korea. If we nuke North Korea, then we gonna have to nuke Russia, and Russia
Right.
got way more missiles and shit than us.
Hell yeah, bro.
Russia's built for that
Vlad's
shit.
fucking
And Vlad don't give a damn.
trillionaire, dude.
Do you think it's good that Donald Trump's vocal about that shit though? because that means like that maybe he'll.
Because you know what I think, dude.
I think people be scared of it low key. Like no one wants to get nuked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but you know what I
Try
think
me.
though. I hope like when his like presidency is done, like I think he's gonna run again. He might win again.
I think he's gonna win again.
I think he's gonna
I think
win.
he win again too. But like, think about this. Like, I hope he's still alive. Like at the end, you know, because you know why? Because I think he's gonna like. That's like the day he leaves
He's gonna go
office.
into his fucking bunker.
He's gonna get on Twitter, bro, and
He's
set
gonna
to like
push that
all
fucking
secrets
button.
and shit. Be like, yeah, like you know, like
Bro,
national
exposed.
treasure.
I bet you
that
he would
shit was
do
all
that, too.
true and shit like
I bet
that.
you he would just fucking.
Bro.
What,
I
Nicolas
hope he
Cage
does,
really
yeah.
out here?
He didn't.
He's gonna be like, yeah, there are tunnels under the White House and shit like that.
Bro, there's like
There's
that
gotta be.
at
Of course there's
fucking
gotta be.
at
Of course there's
Denver,
there's
bro.
definitely
At
some
Denver,
shit.
yeah,
What?
the Denver airport, they
Oh,
got like
that's a bunch of shit
fucking
about the Denver
weird ass
airport.
shit at Denver airport.
Oh, I've heard
Really?
that.
You know, bro.
What happened?
Bro, what about like
Oh,
Area 51 and shit?
Yeah,
That's
they-
what I hope
dude.
he's gonna be like aliens are real and shit
They
like
got-
that.
Okay, hold on.
If
Do
you
you
don't-
guys believe
We're getting wild, bro.
Aliens?
If we're gonna go in that level,
Hold on,
because I
bro.
want to know. I do want to know.
Aliens real
apparently-
as
hold on,
fuck.
apparently there's a mystery that came out.
With the Navy.
Yeah, with the Navy.
Navy
The
talked to
Navy has
fucking.
been talking shit, bro. They've been saying that they have been seeing like UFOs and shit.
Oh yeah.
coming to
Well, he
contact with it.
didn't he declassify all that shit?
He did,
Or like
but
it,
the
it
thing
got
is, like,
declassified
who
like a
fucking
couple
knows
years
nowadays,
ago.
bro? It's fucking Trump. Who cares? But hold on. So what do you guys? What do you think? I know you
Bro,
believe in aliens.
alright.
What?
What about you?
Hold on. Before you just brush it off like that.
Because I know
I
you
think-
believe in aliens.
I think the way
Go
the
ahead.
like solar system and the world set, or not the world, but like the universe is set up. If it's
Yeah.
ever expanding, like they say, then like if you're a certain distance from the sun, you have the right atmosphere. There has to be a planet out there that can at least support, like has water and like is far enough away from the sun.
Well, there doesn't have to
Maybe
be.
they,
100%.
yeah.
What? No, there has to be.
There
Dude.
could
If
be.
it, I'm saying if it's ever expanding,
Because not every like
No, think about
other
this,
world
there has to
has
be
a
at least
relativity.
there has to be at least bacteria,
Yeah.
and like from bacteria you can like evolve that shit to become.
Yeah, because I was saying like
Yeah.
if it's a different like life organism, maybe they have like a different way to live. Maybe
Yeah.
they don't need oxygen.
Yeah, they don't.
They
Yeah,
shit.
it's not
You guys
everybody
believe
needs to be
And
like
different galaxies and shit. There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
many different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in them
Dude,
shit.
I feel like if you
No,
don't
but I
believe in
feel-
aliens,
I
you're so
don't believe in
close-minded.
them.
But I
I hope
feel,
that they're real.
but if you don't, but I feel like aliens. The only reason like they've come to contact with us, but bro, like think about how humans like on some real shit, bro. Humans like destroy a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like we destroy
destructive
everything,
nature.
bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if aliens came here, bro. Automatic war.
It depends.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Cause-
we'd be tripping.
Cause like, what if
Lose
the
that
aliens?
balance.
What if they
No.
were in like a form that like we couldn't like physically see
Yeah.
them? Because our eyes can only
I've seen
perceive
that.
certain the way like we're set up.
That's
You can only perceive certain like colors, certain fucking like
That's all I was
wavelengths.
saying. Like maybe like if there is aliens, maybe they're there, but like the thing is like we can't perceive them. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
wild.
not everything has our same relativity and like our
Yeah.
same thought.
Yeah.
And just because we say like, oh, there has to be like this, there
Yeah.
has to be water, may not be water to them. You know, it may be
True.
something else.
Like a different.
You know what I
type
mean?
of,
Like, there could be-
element because
yeah.
we only have so many elements and
Yeah,
shit.
there's
Exactly,
like
but I think
elements
there
we don't
is,
even
like,
know about. You know.
other
Exactly.
beings out there, yeah.
Because
of
we
course.
discover
well,
them all the time.
We got like 10 minutes. I remember you telling me you wanted to go deep, so.
Oh shit.
You guys know.
Pause.
Shit, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
how deep? What you talking
Well,
about?
at the time, like when you hit me up, I was watching this thing. This dude was talking about relationships and shit, and like I remember
man.
this dude was talking about, like it's like about like
Oh, man.
it's like I don't know. It's like what girls want. I guess like I remember dude was talking about like girls always want the best, cause you know how it's like a king and a
Yeah,
queen.
Did you read
Yeah.
that book called the what was that? The
By who?
Rational Male.
No,
The Rational Male.
I never read that. What's it about?
Wait, no. Let him
I-
finish. Let him
yeah,
finish.
let-
I'll
what
let
he
you
was
finish.
saying.
I'll let you finish your point,
Yeah.
then we'll go back.
So,
Alright.
so girls always want the best.
So yeah, you know how girls are queens, right? And I,
Yeah.
you know, I don't have
Shout out to
anything.
the queens
yeah,
out
I don't have anything against girls. You know, I love women, but
All
King-
all
kings-
types.
kings,
Everybody-
yeah.
Shout out all women.
yeah,
And Hortense.
kings and queens, bro. Like kings hold it down. They
Yeah.
take care of everything, and
Yeah.
like that's what a girl wants. And if you're not being the king in like the relationship, you're not holding it down. You're gonna get left.
Yeah.
Girls,
And she
girls
gonna
like,
cheat on you, bro.
girls like
Right.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Success.
bro.
They like
Yeah.
Girls love that
Girl-
shit.
Girls like dudes that have their shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like have some shit going for them.
Yeah, you
Goals,
just gotta be able
ambitions.
to bring something to the table, rather that be like
Yeah.
emotions to her, rather that be like a possession
You have
to her.
you have to bring something.
You have to
the
give
table.
her something.
Yeah.
like the
You
pipe.
gotta bring
know?
something to the table because
Yeah, no,
she's gotta bring something to
two
the table.
things that you can bring. It's either good money or good dick.
Hey, and if you
Like-
don't bring both, you're getting left.
Exactly.
That's
well,
facts.
that's facts.
It also
You just have
depends
to-
Yeah.
depends on the person because everybody's different.
Yeah, everyone's
But
different.
like at the end of the day, like you
Yeah.
gonna have to bring some shit to the table.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and it always goes like people always be throwing the word love around, and like he always brings up that point. Like people always throw that word around, and like me, like I personally, I don't love too many people. Like I love my like obviously my my family, and then them, and then like.
You think it's a social construct? You know what that means?
I
Like
feel
society puts on people.
Well, yeah, society like teaches us. I think there's parts of it that are a social construct. Like society tells us what love is. You see it in movies,
yeah,
and that's what their idea of love is.
Yeah.
But like, do you think it's something different than that?
yeah, bro. Like I honestly, I think it is like.
What's your definition of love?
Bro, I don't know. It's so much. Like I
The thing
bro,
is, dude, you don't have to define it.
Define it.
You don't have to define it because like, I don't know if you
It's
know.
whatever it is to you.
Yeah, if you know what Zen is, like, the whole idea behind Zen is like you take definitions away from everything,
yeah.
and like it's just like wind is just like whoosh or whatever, because that's like what it is. It's just existing. You don't have to define it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like that's what love is. Like it's just like you feel it. It's you can't really like if you
That's
define
like
it,
that's like with anxiety, bro. Like I be
Yeah,
getting these
that's a
feelings
good-
in my chest. I can't explain like the
Yeah.
feeling, but like I can
Yeah,
like
it just
describe
exists.
it. You know what I mean? That like the
It's
it's
just
like
there, like your shit gets tight.
yeah, bro.
See-
It's weird.
Yeah, I'm like in a relationship, and like I can say that like that's what like love for me is like what it's like when two people bring, you know what I mean, like you guys become one when you're together, you know what I mean, type thing.
Yeah,
It's like that feeling you say you can't describe it,
yeah, bro.
but like once you guys are like in the same room, like there's a connection.
You know
kinda
what's there.
bringing
Bro,
you together.
you know
Oh,
what's
hold on. Can I?
yeah, go ahead.
Will
Speak
we
up on the
get
mic.
no, not like. There's this video of this dude explaining it. I
Man, I'm
think he
not gonna
explained
listen
it.
to no video.
Fuck.
You explain it.
No, but
yeah,
like
explain
the
the
you guys
gist of
talking
it.
about probably has the same like views, so that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to
Yeah.
see.
no, this dude was talking about how like love is not like what you gain from somebody, it's what you can give
Right.
to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's, so it's like you invest yourself into somebody because you love them, and then you love them because there's a piece of you in them.
And
So
what
shit
what
like
about what about
Giving
loving?
something with not expecting return. You
Yeah,
know,
and
you're
then
not expecting
yeah,
anything in
and
return.
that like that'd be like the
Yeah.
shit. Like when I talk about, I be loving. Like I be loving hard. Like if I love you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna love you.
100%.
And like doing like I mean I got like done dirty, but it's like and then like shit takes me
Shit
a while.
sucks.
Like yeah, I'm still like getting over it, and like
Yeah,
you know I mean like they're all obviously over it and shit.
Mhm.
But I'm just like cause when I love you, like bro, like man, like I don't put myself above you. Like I put
Ever.
myself like
Ever.
I put them on a pedestal. I guess you
Exactly.
can say
Right.
like type shit.
Which if they
See-
deserve it, some people deserve it, some
That's
people
what I
don't.
said.
I was talking to my
saying.
girlfriend about that too. Like, I feel like that's a guy thing. Like, okay, so back to your point, like the dude was talking about the video.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a guy thing, man. Like, cause the dude was saying that the video I watched
What's a guy
about
thing?
the rational male is that like the perspective is dudes and girls have different like meanings of love. Women look at love as like, what can this man like? Naturally.
Yeah.
Can this man like
But
provide
a
for
lot
me
of the things-
shelter
A lot of the
and like
things.
love and like and safety, security, food, you know, that kind of
Yeah.
thing naturally.
Yeah.
I'm just saying naturally. He's taking it down to the bare minimum. And then dude's ideal of love is like, if we give you
Giving.
love,
Just
we
giving.
just want it.
Yeah.
We want it back. You know what I mean? We want commitment back.
I don't know. I think
We
the
want you to
most
see only
the
with
most
us.
important thing is
We want you
loyalty,
to love
bro.
only us.
Bro, I'm
So,
saying
loyalty's
loyalty
not-
over love, bro.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So like
loyalty
a lot
over
of dudes
love.
cherish
Honestly.
loyalty rather than like
Mhm.
if a girl like.
But
I'm
that
not gonna
goes
date a
hand in
girl-
hand. You
Right.
can't just be
I
like,
mean, it's too,
Yeah.
because you can love somebody and
bad.
not be loyal to them.
Yeah,
bro.
but are you gonna date a girl and be like, oh,
Bad.
I'm gonna get hella like I'm gonna get rich as fuck. I'm about to.
What?
She can take care of me.
Yeah,
and shit.
and
like
it-
she can do all.
it's like
2019, bro.
if
If
you-
you have any sugar moms
See,
out there,
oh,
hit us
yeah,
up
that's
on
what
the
I'm
podcast.
saying.
Like, I'm
You
not-
know.
I'm not-
At the Kickback Lounge podcast. Come fucking
Bro.
TKBL podcast.
No,
on IG,
but
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, like, it's just like me. Like, it was like different, but it's like the same thing you said. Like, can he provide for me? Like, what happened with me is like, I guess that certain person didn't look at me as because I'm not going to school anymore. She looked at me as
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to be anything in life.
Right, see, that's
So-
not the case.
So she left me, but
She not
like
right-
to me,
right
it's
here,
like
right
if
there.
you weren't going to school, like I still love you. Like I'm
Exactly.
still gonna like be there for you
Right.
type shit.
And you're gonna try to help them. That's
Yeah.
like real love is
Because
like trying
Yeah.
to
exactly
help them
because
out.
growing
like, dudes have
together.
a different
Word,
like
bro.
way of looking at love.
what
Like,
I
we
thought.
see it as something that can't be touched.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know what I mean? Like certain things in life will happen, but like no matter what, like I can still be there.
Yeah, getting through all
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit.
And like some girls
Together.
have that. Some girls have, like I'm not gonna
Facts.
say
I
like
agree.
all girls don't have that, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like naturally, like girls
Yeah.
like look for the person who can like be with them,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also can like make them better and like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
provide for them in the future.
Yeah,
and, like, do all
exactly.
the other stuff. So it's like You know what I mean?
And
That's why that's why sugar daddies are bigger than sugar
Yeah.
mamas. Yeah, that's why it's like there's not a big
But,
like.
But like that's like what
finance
matters,
is one
bro.
thing though.
Like if you think about it, like getting like that job shit, like the future shit, like it's just like a luxury. It's
Yeah.
not a
For what?
necessity. Like
Yeah.
for like in a relationship, if a girl's leaving you because of your future, it's like
Yeah.
if you're still working, like I'm like making bank and shit like we are. It's just like the fuck. Who cares if I don't go to school? I'm still providing for you. I still take care of you. But
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I just have like.
but it gets to a certain point too, because like you know what I'm saying, like I said before, girls like guys with like success. You know what I'm saying, with goals and ambition.
Well,
so if you're ever being a bum ass dude,
They're like
Well, that's what I'm saying.
dominance in one field. So it could be like you said, ambition. It could be like in the field of work.
You have to have something. Yeah,
you
you have to
something
have
going,
like,
you have something going for you.
you have to have something going for you.
Well, I'm not saying be no bum.
Right.
Yeah,
But like, you know what I'm saying? We got something going
Nine
for
times
us.
out of 10,
Exactly.
I'm not saying you
Yeah,
personally.
9 times
Yeah.
out of 10 though, like dudes are like, like
Bum ass dude.
you know what I mean?
Huh?
What'd
A
you say?
majority of like some dudes, like okay, there's some dudes who are like literally they have
They
no
don't
job,
have any ambition.
they got no money, and they're
Right.
living with their
Bums.
girl.
Oh, me.
And they're still smashing. They still got their
They're
girl.
probably
And they
fucking-
still treat her like
Piping,
shit,
bro.
and they
Exactly.
girls love that shit, bro. I
Exactly.
don't know.
And so it's like
but they still
it's
cheat
crazy,
though.
man.
They'll
Oh, yeah.
still cheat.
Yeah,
it's
they'll
like it's
still
an
cheat.
emotional game sometimes.
Yeah, it
you know?
really
Oh, yeah.
is.
Some dudes can just be literally like deadbeats.
Yeah.
Got nothing going on.
Exactly.
But you
They
never
sleeping
know.
in their
You never
crib,
know
sleeping
what
in their
dude,
weed, eating their
I'll still
food.
I'll see dudes that are like no job, no car, nothing, like my age, like 20, even
Yeah.
older than me,
Yeah.
still
Ridiculous.
pulling girls. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you girls?
Yeah.
Like,
Are they pulling like for relationships? Or
That's
they're
like
pulling to
that's,
smash?
yeah, it's like just smashing.
There's a
It's like they got
different way,
game.
Hey,
Yeah,
They
that
got game.
brings me to my next point. The dude also said that like there's a difference between like alpha males and like a different type of beta male kind of thing,
yeah.
and like a girl's more willing to like, I guess, give it up to the alpha male
yeah.
because it's like,
Give that pussy.
you know what I mean? Like, right away, right when she meets you at the bar.
It's that power.
Hey,
But,
hold on,
like,
real
the
quick,
beta, like-
real quick. Press record on that bitch.
Yeah, press record. This is some good shit.
Yeah,
So-
that's some good shit. That's what I'm saying.
So like with the is it recorded?
Do it one more
Play
time.
you one more time.
Just get it.
Yeah, it's going again.
All right. So like I was saying, like with alpha males, he was saying that like if a girl meets an alpha male at the bar, she's more willing to like give
Or
it up.
what appears to be.
Yeah,
alpha.
Yeah.
because
There's
she's
a
more
lot
willing
of
to give it
fake.
up because
There's a
he's-
lot of fake like alpha male type people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He seems strong. He seems like this, and she's more willing to just give that shit to him that night.
Yeah. Plus
But if
they're,
you're a beta
they're basing
male-
it off one night.
Yeah,
And,
they're
like-
basing off one night.
Yeah.
So if you're a beta male and you're like a push woman, you're like a nice guy and all that shit, and like you're treating like a woman and all that, like the stuff that girls want.
Yeah.
Like then it's like, oh, I'm gonna make him wait so that I can be in a relationship with this dude
Yeah.
and like have him forever type
Yeah.
shit.
Uh-huh.
And I know that some people might be thinking like,
But
some,
dudes are like, why the
Wait,
fuck would you
hold
make
on.
him
But
wait?
that
So-
shit makes sense though.
What?
In high school, remember girls wanted to always date the popular dudes
yeah,
because they
Yeah.
always seem
and they
like
give it up.
yeah.
yeah.
And then,
But then
it's like,
sometimes it'd be the
dudes who are
wackest
boyfriend
Oh, I
fucking
swear to
material.
God, wackest
yeah,
people.
dudes with boyfriend material, like they take
Yeah.
their time because they feel like, oh, he's gonna cherish me like I should be cherished and shit like that. But you just gave that shit to the dude who was
Oh,
like,
me.
what's up, bitch? You know what I mean? Big ass dude, like,
Yeah.
smack your ass and shit. Cause like, in
Oh,
reality,
sluts.
like that's
That's
kind of
how
what
it
they
is.
want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's kind of what they want.
That's what they. Yeah.
That's
in
right.
reality, like you know what I mean. And
For,
it's like
for the this is what
Sometimes.
this is what the
Sometimes,
clinical
sometimes.
you
Not
know
every
Jordan
time.
Peterson,
of course.
clinical psychologist. He said like
Jordan Peterson.
yeah.
Fuck with him.
Some of the girls that say they want to be dominant. Like he said, it's not a good typically it's not a good long-term solution. Like they might want it for a moment, but like if you're in a relationship with somebody like that just like
Yeah.
lets you if you're a
Constantly.
girl and you like let the dude or you dominate the dude,
guy.
like it's not a good long-term solution. Like it's not
Yeah.
gonna work out.
Yeah.
It's a balance. That's what it's all about. It's like a balance of it.
Yeah.
Because you can't like in a relationship you can't like be like
It's
I'm gonna hold
100%.
power.
100% of balance.
Yeah, and
Because then she's
and,
gonna feel insecure and shit.
and
that
like
type of shit.
and like the relationship too. Like I always believed in, like he always tell me like he has like trust issues and shit.
Yeah.
And I never
Every
really
dude has
did.
issues. I'm the same way.
I never really did.
Yeah.
I was like, I let my ex,
It takes
like I
one
let my
time, bro.
ex do whatever she wanted. Yeah, bro.
It takes one time.
Yeah, like I was just. You remember how cool I was? Like, oh, they going to a club, bar, parties. I don't care. I was cool.
Bro, everyone gets cheated on at least once, bro. That just
Yeah,
happens.
and then fucking, I'm out here. I'm like, oh, I trust my shit. Broke up. I get on Venmo, bro. I see this shit.
Oh, no.
See Venmo and old boy. shit.
Venmo and old boy.
Yeah, then
fuck that
they
shit.
was like at a bar or some shit. And like I'm just like, damn. Now like I really do not trust nobody.
But listen,
Yeah,
bro.
all that
it's
shit.
hard, bro.
Like,
It
I don't
is.
trust
See,
that
I
shit
found
no
out
more.
my
hard to
girl
get
got a
that
Snapchat from somebody. I was like, he's like, you want to hang out today? I was like, oh.
Oh,
That shit,
hell
like,
no.
I gotta cut that shit
Was
off,
she?
like,
Did she cheat on you, or was it just like?
I don't know, but like I'm not testing the
Yeah,
fucking waters,
fuck
dude.
that.
Bro, I got
bro.
cheated on. My first girlfriend, freshman year, bro. She fucked her best friend's brother like 4 times. And-
God damn.
Hey, but no, listen.
Come on out.
Hold up.
That's fucked up.
Bro, she was 15 at the time, right?
Yeah.
He was like,
God!
That's
listen,
fucked up.
he was,
Damn!
because I lost my virginity in 8th grade, okay?
Yeah. He said, let me throw that out there.
Yeah,
So y'all don't
we
think
were
I'm a
young.
fucking bitch.
We were
I was
young.
a late bloomer, Virginia.
We were young,
yeah.
but she was 15 at the time. He was like 18, 19, bro. It was illegal. It was some illegal type shit.
Yeah.
And she
What's
fucked
his
him
name?
like.
No, I'm just playing.
No, I can throw it out.
No. We keep it confidential.
That shit
We're not
costs
smart.
smart.
We anti-snitch podcast.
Anti-snitch podcast.
But go ahead.
I found out
He
like
was like 19, you said?
4 months. Yeah, like 19. I found out like 4 months later. Like everyone was telling me around me, like, dude, she cheated on you.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, she would never do that.
Right.
Yeah.
4 months later, like 4 months later go by. So her best friend was was one of my friend's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I texted his girlfriend off my friend's phone and was like, I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
Why would she cheat on him?
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know, it's fucked up, right? And I was like, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Yeah,
And I just cut it off right
It's
there.
like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cut
bro.
I
off.
don't know. The best advice, like, I gave this advice last time, but if you get cheated on, bro, you just gotta focus on yourself for a bit.
Damn
Yeah.
straight.
Build yourself
For
up,
real.
because that shit, like, another thing Jordan Peterson was saying, he was saying, like, when you get cheated on, it basically shatters, like, your past, what you thought you had, your fucking present, because, like, you don't know what the fuck's going on now, because, like, if you break up with them, something like that,
Yeah.
and then your future shattered, because what you thought you were gonna have, you don't fucking have anymore, dude.
Yeah, but that's exactly like what I went through. Type
Shatters your
shit.
confidence probably too and all that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That,
'Cause
that's
I
what
feel
happened
like-
to me, dude.
With like a lot of women, it's like they feel like that dudes are like stone cold steel.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yeah.
the
Stone
time, and
Cold
it's
Steve
like
Austin.
it's
Right
like
there with
Yeah.
a cold one for the boy.
yeah, so they feel like they can just get away with some slight shit every once in a while.
But that's
it's
the
like,
difference.
not
Girls
case.
can take that shit to the grave. Dudes
Yeah,
can't.
bro.
Dudes cannot take that shit to the
Yeah,
grave.
they will. Yeah,
Yeah.
they will take that shit to the grave. Like they really
Yeah.
will. They won't say shit.
Especially if you're
skip a
loyal
beat.
to them.
Not like
If you're loyal to them,
Yeah,
and
if
they're
you
not
give
loyal
her
to you,
everything
that
and
Yeah.
shit, and shit, like yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, bruh. Hey, we can get in depth
It's a
on it.
kick in the
Talk
nuts,
about
man.
it,
It's a
bruh.
kick
Hey, well,
in the
let's
nuts.
end it because we're already at an hour.
Bro, we can keep going. I don't care.
Shit,
It's up to y'all.
I mean, I don't know about
Yeah.
the cameras.
The
They gonna
cameras
pick
will
up
be.
all this
I mean, for
Dude,
the
I-
podcast. For
yeah.
the podcast.
Pete,
dog.
what's your fucking take on this?
Yeah.
You've been chilling the
Yeah,
whole
no,
time, my
what's your
guy.
take on
My
it?
man,
Man, I
got
cheat
2
every
segments.
day.
I just want to know your take on it, and then we can
Yeah,
we can cut it off.
let us know about homegirl.
I mean, I
Like,
agree
what's
with him.
going
Like,
on?
you,
No,
gotta,
no.
you gotta work on yourself and shit. Like, I know this girl right now that, like, she's a little bit older than me.
How well
She's
you
like-
know her?
Huh?
How well you know her?
Don't describe her, bro. We figured it out like that.
Oh, me
She's
too.
a little bit older
Shit,
than
people
Black
already.
hair, you know, she's kind of thick. You know. Right.
Shit, bro.
5'3".
You
She
gotta
probably
know
gonna
better.
look at this and be like, why
she,
this dude talking
she
about
keeps
that
like
shit?
she's staying with like this dude. They broke up like literally 20 times and like keeps going back to
Oh
him
my
and shit.
God.
She's not doing
That's-
shit.
She's trying to get that house.
Yeah,
fucking
she's,
apartment.
You better sign the prenup.
bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing. Like what her angle is, but she used to like stop talking to dudes for like a while and like just work on herself, get like stack her money and like,
Yeah, I'm saying.
do something.
So those type of people are
They
like,
be
super
schemers,
dependent
bro. There's some
A
schemers
lot
out
of the
there.
times,
That's
like you know what I
crazy.
mean. They keep in relationships all the time. They like, keep
Yeah,
getting
they're dependent on
keep getting
people.
relationship. Yeah, like
Yeah, they can't be independent.
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Bruh, what? So you talking about stacking up money? Do you think like people that have never got a job? I know some people that never had a job before, not even high school and in
Like-
college, they still don't have a job.
Like off they're living off their parents.
Yeah, like living
Yeah.
off their parents. You know, they got rich parents and shit.
Mhm.
What do you like? What do you think? Like, what do you
Trust
think
fund.
about that when you eventually get a job? Like, I feel like you're not gonna be successful.
It depends. It depends
Yeah,
on how
'cause
you're
not gonna
raised.
wanna do it. Yeah,
I think
you can't like what's the word? Finance your own money. Like you don't
Yeah.
know how to like.
It depends. It depends how you're raised. Because if your parents teach you, like the values of that shit, like they really teach you, and then like, you see if they're a good example for like grinding for your shit. Are they like going to school or they're not like even?
Yeah, they're in school.
Because it could like they could just be like putting in that work at school, like in good grades and shit.
Yeah.
And then like eventually they might be successful.
Yeah.
Because typically, if you have rich parents, like most people become rich themselves. Like that's
Yeah, that's fair.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, I
statistically.
mean
but-
they're set up to be.
yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like they got the connections.
Well,
they
they
got
get
the
that
networking.
education
And
and
then like people from like the poor, it's like you know you worked
Yeah.
hard. You have to like build the networking yourself because like
Yeah.
your parents didn't do it and like their
Yeah.
parents didn't do it.
Especially when you're coming
But once
from
you s-
like
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
different
saying.
country and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like my brother's
once
gonna
that,
be a
that
start
pharmacist.
immigrant that immigrant mentality.
Yeah,
Bro,
facts, bro.
think
That
of it this
shit
way though,
pushes
because I
you.
was thinking about this the other day. Like, just because like the progression that you guys have made, like with your lives, like even just living how you're living now, you're better than like how for your kids. Like your kids are gonna take off. From that, you know what I mean?
Typically.
I already know.
Unless you get into like
so
some
like
bad
any
shit.
improvement that you've made is an improvement in your like
Yeah.
your generations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
your family line. Like
I
you've already
I love being on like the other side, like the what's that word called?
What do you mean?
The other side. What do you mean?
Shit.
99%.
No, like the one, like being like the underdog, bro. That's what I'm
Okay, the
looking for.
underdog.
Like
People like doubting you type shit?
yeah, like I love that shit. Like
Like
my parents moving here, being immigrants, like not making shit, being broke as hell. Like my
when
brother,
people think you're not gonna be shit.
yeah,
pushes you more.
like my brother gonna finish pharmacy school. He's about to be a pharmacist, and then us, bro. I don't care if people don't believe us, bro. But I know we're gonna make it on YouTube. Like I know we are, and like
That's
shit
the
hypes
ambition
me
you
up.
need, cause like nobody else is gonna fucking write for you at the end of the day.
no,
It's just gonna be fucking you. So like, why not like push your fucking self? You know.
Exactly, because man, I'm not trying to live no regular lifestyle.
Hey, back to that shit. You said something, Justin. You said like independence for like a chick. That's the fucking hottest thing for me. Like,
Independent,
When a girl can be independent?
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
but independence ain't real though.
well, like like they have the mentality like they're capable. Cause like if they're just 100%,
Like they don't always have to
dependent-
hang out type shit, you
Right.
know.
Right, if they're 100% dependent, bro, that shit drains the fuck out of you.
Yeah, like clingy and all that.
Yeah,
And then
I
they
already
need
know.
you.
Exactly, that
Yeah.
shit's draining, bro.
And dude, being independent is just good for yourself. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
See, if they
everyone,
have that
everyone should
background-
be that.
If you're both independent and you come together and like you
Yeah.
fucking click, it's fucking rap.
Raps, but
Yeah, but see, you know what I'm saying? Your ex, one of them, she was independent. You low key, you're like, damn, it doesn't really seem like she's showing me that love and shit. Like, yeah, independence
But
are
shit,
cool,
but
but I
that's
still
different,
want someone
though.
like.
That's
It's weird,
different,
like
though.
with a girl telling me
Because
like.
I know something else was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I'm
but-
talking about like independence, like if they
Financially and like.
No, not like financially, but like if they need some shit done, like say like an example, they need to go up to like class and get some shit done, or like they need to go up to school, like they can do that shit. They don't need to be like, oh, will you come with me like 100% of the time? you
Okay,
know?
okay.
Oh,
I know
like
what you mean.
that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Like, they
that
can do
makes
shit for
sense.
themselves, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why. Yeah, I
And
know.
that shit, like, bro, if you have that, then it's like I'm willing to put in more work
Yeah,
for you.
that's
you know?
raps right
'Cause
there. Yeah.
Shit, I'll be right back.
Yeah, bro, that's.
No, but I feel like I want to go back on like the whole trust and like shit about like if you get cheated on and shit like that, you don't have any trust anymore. And then like he said that's like I trusted my girlfriend, let her do this and that, and then I got cheated on or shit happened. But I feel like you have to have that trust. Like you shouldn't be breathing down her neck or everywhere she goes. That's not good. You shouldn't have to feel like that.
75% into a relationship.
Like you can't like she's going out somewhere. You shouldn't have to be like, oh man, I have to know where she's at. Maybe you shouldn't be worrying about if she's gonna cheat on you.
Well,
If you're worrying about if she's gonna cheat on you, then like what's the point?
Probably not the relationship.
Yeah, like you should have confidence and know that that's your girl. She's not gonna do that.
But you gotta
At the
admit
same
though, like
time.
when like that shit happens, like yeah, you lose the trust, but I'm on the same boat as you. When I do go in another relationship, a new one, I'm gonna have that trust. Even though I'm like gonna be down, I'm not gonna be like, so who you
and
with?
you'll always, and especially if you've been cheated on once, bro, that thought's always gonna cross your mind.
Yeah, I
of
know, but
course.
it's like
So it's not the
in the back of your
fact. It's not the fact that you don't trust her. It's the fact that it could happen. So it's like it's still back there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
yeah. I
It's,
don't know, I
it's
guess
not like it's never gonna go away.
Some of that shit's glorified too, like cheating in like media and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
Yeah, damn, this dude came out the bathroom coming now. That is glorified.
No, like it happens, bro. Like you said, like it's gonna be in the back of your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Moving forward, and it's kind of unfair to like the person you're dating recently, but like it's
Hell yeah.
it's just gonna be back there. Like,
Shit, what you
it's
think
gonna
about
be
that?
Bro,
trust,
Drake
Peter?
said it best. Like, what do I?
got no-
Hold on. Step up to the mic. What did Drake say?
He said, why do I? He said two things. He
He
said,
said I'm jaded.
no. He said,
Oh shit!
he said, why do I settle for women to force me to pick with the pieces, and why do I want an independent woman to feel like she needs me?
Yeah, bro.
That shit's real, bro.
See, bro, I feel like I have no problem with fucking like supporting somebody like emotionally or like
Yeah,
physically, any of that shit.
I like that shit.
If you have at least one of those aspects, bro, you're just making it easier on the person you're dating.
Right.
You know?
And being there for someone like mentally and shit, like when they're going through stuff like that,
Yeah.
like brings you so much closer together.
Bro,
It does.
it's gotta
Like-
be both ways. Like honestly, like people
Yeah.
don't want to fucking like admit that, but like if they can support you,
Yeah,
if you're
your girl's
going
not
through
like
some
talking
shit,
to you about that shit.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
because
You know what I mean?
you can't.
Yeah.
If you're supporting them, say they're always going through some shit like emotionally,
Mhm.
and you like always supporting them, you're just like draining yourself if they're not giving back to you. If you're
Yeah,
going through
man.
some shit,
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
need that in your fucking
It's
life.
one-sided.
You need it to be both parts.
But it's crazy though, cause that shit like when you like experience that shit, and, like you go through them like I've been like it's
You
been,
run through 'em?
yeah, been through some like but like been through some like crazy shit like when you there for it mentally, like bro, like it brings you like that bond is like
Yeah.
so crazy, like you
Exactly.
like it's just wild, like they know what I'm talking about, but like
Crazy out here.
yeah, like
You know
that's,
who you are.
yeah, you know who you are if you listen to this
Hopefully we
shit.
some young
boys
boys.
out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you
He's
did.
about to blast
Did me
off on
dirty and
YouTube.
shit, but nah,
Shit, yeah, we moved to LA. She gonna be jealous as
Yeah.
fuck.
nah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the best way to like.
Do you block them?
Anybody
Do you
else.
block them and
Success
remove
is
them?
the best.
What'd you say?
Do you stay following them on social media, or do you block them and
I,
shit?
I blocked her and
That's what's up.
everything, but like
I keep
man,
him on
everyone-
there, bro.
everyone
Just,
thinks-
I like
bro.
seeing him on my timeline. It's just be like, just saying, you see him and you think like where you're at
Yeah.
right now, and be like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm
Once
working
you
hard
like
right
see
now.
her in like say like 5 years or some
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
and you see you're doing better, then they're like,
Um,
fuck you.
I mean, yeah,
You already
they,
got your shit going. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
yeah. I can't do it no, cause she got like a new boyfriend. They
Yeah.
posted already. It's only been
Yeah.
like, and my ass still kind of.
Oh, I didn't know that
No,
part.
I get it,
That's
I get
tough.
it.
You don't know she got a new boyfriend?
No, I didn't know she posted with him.
Yeah, I think she posted with him, but
Post with them.
yeah, I think so.
You
but
got post with like a lot of bitches. Then.
man, I've
Nah,
already.
you don't
Next,
gotta
on
do
your next
shit.
post.
You don't gotta do shit, bro. Just work on your fucking.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I've been
Right.
doing,
Don't gotta
bro.
do
So
shit.
I mean, man, like been like this probably this year, 2018 to 2019 has probably been like my roughest like time in like life, like going through
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I've come like a long way, and like therapy and all that shit
Yeah.
helps. Yeah, but like,
Yes, sir.
yeah, man. I mean, I'm in a totally different place than I was like a couple months ago, and like I'm kind of like glad that it ended sometimes.
Sometimes you need
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
To, like,
it brings you back.
Yeah, and like finding out the shit like that happened, like it's like damn, like if I would stay with her, like it was a bunch of fake,
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
bunch of fake love and shit
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
Yep.
I mean, I'm glad that, and like I'm steady grinding. I'm getting my money up. Like I'm gonna get a new
That's what's
car
up, dude.
coming up. So
That's what it
you know what I'm
is.
saying.
Let him
Pull up in his
What car you getting, bro?
2018 Scat Pack. You know what I'm saying?
That's Scat.
We pulling up in his Scat Pack.
Peter pull
Right,
up
you know
that
who
way.
he reminds me of? He reminds me of Zeb, bro.
Zeb?
He reminds me of Zeb.
Do you watch The Minorities?
Zeb.
Oh, bro,
man.
you gotta watch that.
minorities, bro.
Y'all know,
You say you look like that
y'all
nigga
know that-
off of the
I think-
minorities, bro.
Isn't it Eli?
Nah, it's a YouTube channel.
Isn't it Eli?
You know who?
Manny?
Big dude.
Maku?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I used to be fat in high school. That's like the big, and I had
Oh yeah,
braids,
this
too.
man grew up like.
Yeah,
I used to
Bruh.
have braids
Big
too, so
time.
like that was like the big comparison. I was like, yo, you like Eli? You his brother?
I know Eli. Yeah.
But I remember you. I don't remember you ever being that big though. I mean, you look in
dude.
shape
I
now.
was fat as fuck,
Bro,
You were? How'd you lose weight?
285 pounds.
God
Biggest I've
damn.
ever been.
yeah.
That's crazy,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah, I gained
What are you now,
weight
then?
too.
Like 180 something.
Damn, that's
188.
Damn, bro.
Props.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
good.
175. Right
Hey, so
Who, you 175?
now.
So you only want to talk about how much you weigh, huh?
Yeah. I thought we were throwing weights up.
Wait,
Anyway.
shout out them Blues, dog. Shout out them fucking Blues. Hey,
Fucking
won their
Blues,
first
baby.
fucking Stanley Cup.
Hey, but Raptors and Warriors
49.
tonight.
yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
That's
Raptors,
another
Warriors
topic.
tonight, baby. That's
So who y'all got? Who y'all got? How many games?
Warriors 6.
Warriors 5.
6.
Warriors 5, bro.
Just
Warriors-
you watch or
I
no?
don't watch.
I would say I'm saying Warriors 4.
Warriors.
Yeah, especially
Four?
when KD comes back.
Four?
It's
Bro,
over.
hey, but that's believable though,
Not with
because
KD.
who's gonna stop Curry and Thompson, and then Draymond Green right now without Durant has been
Yeah,
killing it on
he's been
defense.
killing.
It's better
Yeah.
if KD plays because the matchups are better. Because Kawhi, like they
Siakam,
listen,
right?
they proved in when Kawhi was in San Antonio, he can't really guard Clay because he shouldn't be chasing after like wasting all his energy chasing like Steph and Clay. Like
Yeah.
that's why he needs to guard KD because that's that 1-on-1. That's what he did versus Giannis. You know, like he
He locked down
he
Giannis.
locked him fucking
Locked
down.
him down.
Like
But
that's-
it's easy to lock down Giannis. Like you got to take away him driving because he's
only if you're
he be
Kawhi
driving,
Leonard.
yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
Kawhi, if you're
Leonard,
anybody else but Kawhi Leonard, like it's not easy to lock down
Yeah, that's a
Giannis,
big
bro.
ass dude, bro.
But have you noticed all his points come like fast break? Like he
Yeah,
always
fast
sets
break.
up at the
He does
3
the
line, then he
layup.
sprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His post,
Yeah.
post moves aren't the great.
If that man
greatest.
Giannis gets a jump shot, it is over.
Yeah.
It's over
Or-
for the league. Bro.
Even if he like improves his post,
He's already
Yeah.
looking better.
because he
at
hits
threes.
he hits
already
the
seen
same
that.
fucking shot, dude.
Yeah.
On
All
the
the
post, like that fucking turnaround.
But bro, when you're if Giannis can touch you right now with his arms, like when you that fucking long,
yeah,
like
yeah. It's
How
crazy.
you gonna
bro.
stop that?
It's
crazy.
it's mad, bro.
But-
it shouldn't be real.
After these many years, I can't I can't bet against the fucking Warriors.
Nah,
Like
dude,
I've learned
they're-
my lesson so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, they're wild.
I told
though.
Tyler, I was like, bro, like don't fucking go with the Rockets. Like they're gonna lose.
What?
They're gonna lose.
Bruh,
James Harden is just like
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
So I saw this podcast and I saw in the description say you guys talked about strippers that have come out of Limerick High School.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I said
hey.
3. I think.
There's 3.
I know 3.
There's like
I know one.
I know
for sure.
one. for
Wait,
sure.
wait. Like recent?
Wait. 3.
Because I want girls
can't
that I
say
know.
names.
there's one in your.
Well, I can tell you after the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna put their shit out.
Yeah,
there.
I won't put them out there, but there's
No,
one
they
that's
probably
in
want that
class above us.
promotion.
Yeah.
Then
They
I
gotta
know.
pay.
Yeah, where'd she work at?
She's black. She's black. I think she worked at the one that's in East St. Louis.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you guys probably know her because she went to Limerick.
Alright, shit. Hey, we'll talk about that.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Snitch. Hey, it's stop. It's that
He's
"Stop
gonna get
Snitching" YG song. That's what you gotta play in the background because we don't snitch. Oh man, that's funny as hell.
All right, shout out the YouTube
Yeah,
page one more
shout
time.
out.
Tell them your
shout out.
independent IGs.
So it's Onj Vlogs. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, and then my IG is it's OVO Ortense. So OVORTENC. You know, shout out to Drake, the OVO squad.
Hey, my Instagram, the Justin Summers. Easy as fuck.
There you go.
My Instagram is Rabin_Mara.
You wanna spell it out for him?
RABIN_MARA.
Hey, do you
You
guys have an
dig?
Instagram like
For ONJ?
page? Yeah.
Nah.
Well, it's coming out soon. Same as the YouTube. They're gonna post some clips on there, funny shit. You know.
Yeah, so
We're gonna have to go. By the time this shit goes up, the Instagram will be made.
Alright,
Pete?
Peter Anzic, PETARANDIC.
All right. At DrewYoung97, you already know.
And then follow Kenny__Lee.
And
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Yep. And TKBL podcast. Fucking
Instagram,
comment.
Twitter, Facebook.
Make sure y'all
SoundCloud.
subscribe, and if you made it to the
YouTube.
end, you're a fucking goat.
Yeah, I think I follow.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks y'all for listening.
I appreciate y'all. Alright,
You end it?